Hello. Is audio working today? Does audio be working fine at this moment? I hope. I had to change around some shit, so might not be working as intended. Yes? Oh, yes. It's on the line, alive, awoken, and slightly conscious. Oy. Ugh. He's alive. I'm getting there. Getting, I am getting there. Just wait until Shyvana's released. Well, you won't have much longer to wait. Not that much longer. Finally, Jesus, how long has it been? It's been like 2 years since it was announced, but that first VGU poll was back in like 2020, so it's been a long time coming. But finally, about to release. Jesus Christ, yo, 4 years. Holy moly! I show the deadlock designs. I've seen some of the deadlock designs. Bunch of my friends really like deadlock, so I've seen them.
Nature surprise!
I can't believe it's
Oh,
finally here. Nicky boy smile, Nicky boy smile, Nicky boy smile, Nicky boy smile.
oh. I'm sure. Surely you're not happy about that at all, Soul. Thank you for the 19 boss. I appreciate that. I think I've heard of only one champion this year. Holy shit! What? That's insane. Wait. Oh, wow. Huh. I would hope that that would mean we get a lot more visual updates. That would be swell. I prefer more visual updates than new champions, but you've seen the GOOO? I have. So doing casual champion review once I am able to again, and I feel. I think I said this spiel like 100 times at this point, but casual review stopped one because I was working on school, but also it got to the point where they were videos I did not enjoy making. I felt like I was just going through the motions. And I was just not having I wasn't have fun recording them. I wasn't have fun editing them. I wasn't having fun publishing them. I just was not having fun with it anymore. The only thing that kept it going was the fan art stuff. Like I loved that. Like that was all that was keeping it going for me. I just got to the point like I can't. I might return to it, but at the current moment, especially now that like my current health problems, and I just want to focus on big stuff at the moment. That's where I'm at. That was always amazing. I mean, there's a reason that my whole starting soon screen is all this stuff because I freaking love all the art people make. It's like I feel so lucky. So that one champ will mean more than they'll will mean more old champ reworks. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. Uh, so let me. More reworks in the works probably not in split three. Well, there wouldn't be. Oh, I guess yeah, the split three. Well, that would be near the end though, because we're in Act 2 right now, and then we get into Season 2 next, and then Season 3, because that's the system they got going on right now. Having catchers and more YouTuber collabs. Well, I do have a certain something that's being worked on at the moment. That is a collaborative thing, but you know. And YouTube's mainly the champion you're talking about. Yeah. But then I also like I have to get in contact with people that I don't know. That's part of the reason like why I get a lot of requests sometimes like, hey, you should add this person to Jeopardy or something, or like you get like these content creators in for Jeopardy.
See the
But
wonder!
Today is Monday, which means that Gandalf gets to lick a graham cracker.
It is her favorite
Hey,
activity.
it's a thingy people use.
Thank you, Dad.
Thank you.
49 months. Holy
Dragon
shit.
Fee everyone. Yeah, they said one champ this year coming in S2 and Season 1 and 2 will be very tight narratively and 3 will be standalone. Also said only one mini game and that they are working in one more rework all of this because they need to focus on League next.
I see. Okay. Oh, thank you, Bear. David, the bitch is dressed as shish. David, the bitch as well. David, 49 months. Like, Jesus Christ.
See the wonder.
2 years subbed means 4 years since I started playing League XD.
Man, I feel old as shit. 4 years. I've been playing for over 14. Tezia, for the 24 was on 2 years. Excuse me. Oh, you got the funny Iron badge now. What was I saying? I completely lost track of what I was talking about at all. What is this? I feel like I'm getting... Oh.
Nikki,
I sound like a broken record, but or needs a visual update. I guarantee there's like a third of the roster needs a visual update, or would do marvelous with one.
Hey,
Yeah,
it's
trade
a
is double.
thingy people use. Thank you.
Also Nicky
There's no-
Boy is streaming, which means we give him an entry fee.
There's no entry
It is
fee.
his favorite activity.
No, it isn't. That's not what it is. He's a better. What is? Yeah. It makes like a little it's a little pop-up thing now. Throwing bitcoins at you. No. I mean, I guess you could call it that. Wukong ASU. My only concern is, are they gonna do ASUs only tied to the seasons? Because, you know, what's the time that we ever return to Noxus or Ionia? And then you look at Vladimir and Kennen, and we're getting Demacia this time. We get Shyvana, right? What about Jarvan and Sona? Like, there's a lot of characters that need visual updates badly. Will Void get some love? Void would be nice too. Shadow drop some from time to time. I would be very disappointed if Jarvan doesn't get one, especially with how much they've been using that new design now. So champion update work in flight. Could be Quinn. That would make sense. Quinn needs one too. Though that's weird because she was one of the only designs that or one of the only champions in that cinematic, the new one that didn't have a new design, so could be Nocturne. I was actually thinking that Nocturne would make sense because then they'd finally fulfill the first VGU poll, and all of them would have gotten an update by that point. Because the very first VGU poll was Nocturne, Shyvana, Mundo, Udyr, and Volibear. So, or not Udyr, Fiddlesticks. Sorry, Fiddlesticks and Volibear. So it would have been nice.
See
And
the
Scorner.
wonder.
Yeah, so they would have finally would have.
Happy Nicky Boy
Fulfilled it.
Shife video day.
Yes. Did you guys like the video, by the way? I was a bit concerned with it when I was working on it. I was like, is this boring? Might be kind of boring. 'Cause it doesn't have as many
Make a
crazy
surprise!
edits as they usually try to throw in there.
Hello Nicky, here goes your entry fee.
There's no entry fee.
What are your thoughts on the Demacian season so far?
I like it. I kind of miss Otacon, but I think I liked it for the lore reasons. I don't know. But, yeah. I haven't played as much League because I've been working on stuff, but thank you, Megalomaniac. Thank you for the 23 months. I need those beats. Thank you for the 32 months. Thank you, fellas. Can't be bored with Shyvana's involved. Well, let's find out. We got, and I do have some stuff. I did see, I think someone said they wanted to see this. Let me make sure I can. Haha! Look at that. There she is. I got that concept art. And I got, oops. Got that concept art, and I got this concept art. And if it's about Shyvana, honestly, she turned out pretty good, all things considered. Would have liked about her to be a bit more scaly. Some scars would be nice. I agree. I think some scars would have gone a long way. Scars on her face up here, like a scar on her lip down here or something, would have been really sick. I know. So my general thought process is that she is not super big and beefy. I think what they went with instead is instead of being super jacked, she still has some muscle on her. Which, granted, you know, you look at her here, compare her to her base league form, actual twig arms. It's just, she looks the same as before. Yeah, definitely. I'd say they definitely gave her a little bit of muscle. You know, comparatively speaking. She's just not mega buff like Alawi, right? I think the direction they went with, though, is they made her taller. So, it made me think of the Navi a bit, I guess, because like she's just super tall now. She stands well above Jarvan. We've seen it now in 2 cinematics where she's much taller than someone, even though she's being hunched down. So, it's an alternative way to do it, as she should. I know a lot of people still miss the purple hair. I actually really like the orange hair, personally.
Hey there.
Well, I guess it's unique. And it makes it look like fire. It looks like she has her horns here. She's just a crown of fire spilling out. And also with the horns, it makes it look like she has just built-in visual similarities with Jarvan. Being bigger than Jarvan, yeah. Where'd you find the concept art? I'd love to do some better. I was given it for the video.
Getting all sappy.
I'm sure it'll be out in proper
It's
soon.
been a year. Here's to another.
Oh my, Jigs. Thank you for the full year, dude. I appreciate that. Thank you. You were sticking around. I appreciate it. Orange brings up the contrast. Yeah, I like it's a big point of contrast. I quite like it. Also, she has a tail. That's just good. I'm very happy they decided to actually let her keep the tail. And she has some scaly bits poking out of her. She feels a lot more draconic than the old one. Like this, like, old Shyvana, she has purple skin. Yep. That's about where it leaves off there. Change what happened to her bio. I actually don't think much is going to change at all. I don't think that her story is really going to see any big changes. The one thing I think will change is that her mother might still be alive. I think they might lean in that direction, that her mother might still be out there instead of being killed. Look at the wide shoulders, though. Yeah, she's definitely no twig. She's just not super mega buff like some people want. I mean, I kind of want her to be that way too, but she has some actual Demacian armor now. I think the canonized the Dragon Guard. I don't know. I mean, maybe that's part of the story now is the Dragon Guard coming into effect. It's hard to tell with LOR stuff because that stuff is canon when they decide it is. So I don't know. What happened to Malphite? Think about that Malphite VGU, or it's technically more of a visual update, is that was never supposed to be shown. But from what was said is that Malphite visual update is not technically specifically tied to him. It was part of a wide sweeping effort to try and use Wild Rift assets to visually update a whole bunch of champions. And they said that it might not even happen. Which would suck. I would be very disappointed with that, but we'll see, I guess. So maybe they mentioned it here. I don't know. Let's see, perhaps. The friends of Shyvana means it. Better believe we're probably excited. I'm
Hey
excited
everyone,
too.
I'm Paul, aka Pabro.
And I'm Andre, also known as Mandela. Today is February 9th, and we're back for the second dev update of 2026. To kick things off, we wanted to talk a little about how some of the gameplay changes from January have landed. Game pacing has been a frequent topic we've seen that has some pretty polarized
Scam
opinions.
trade.
By design, there is a bit less downtime in the game. Overall game durations, though, are about the same as last year, due in part to some reductions.
See, that was so funny. I thought that was
Hey,
that was
it's the
hilarious.
thingy
It's like, oh, the
people
game's
use.
too fast now, but it's
you.
actually on average
I
lasting
wish
a
they
little
made
bit
a
longer.
traditional skin that was her on the red armor from the Dragon Guard, so it's also lore skin.
That would have been nice. I will still say, as much as I do think in 99% of cases, the VGU design is better than the original. A traditional skin, it should just always exist. There just should always be a traditional skin. That being said, with Shyvana, I think the likelihood of it even more slim because the original voice actress is coming back. So you won't even be... though, it's the same for Victor. So... it should still be a thing. It'd be weird to make the dragon form work, though, because the anatomy is so different. Went from a wyvern to an actual... God. Oh, my God. I'm going to miss it. In a nostalgic sort of way. I'm going to miss my disheveled bat thing. What a creature. Anyone's getting ad for shitty AI generated game on the... Oh, yeah. I've... see ads everywhere for shitty AI generated nonsense. It's just everywhere now. I have no control over what ads show up on YouTube. It's just what they want to show. Anorexic bat forever in our hearts. You.
How much early leads can be snowballed.
Phalites have been doing a good job of setting up safer side lanes for effective split pushing, which has improved top lane agency. But we're still not sure about other aspects, like how much it lights up the jungle, so we made some initial adjustments in 26.3. That said, it has given us some tuning levers to enable balance of split pushing versus objectives at various points in the game. So we're going to be keeping an eye on them moving forward.
And as for role quests, we've seen a clear consensus that they add some depth and additional fantasy to each role. Additionally, we've seen more satisfaction in roles that historically have kind of struggled at turning winning lanes into winning games, like ADC.
I keep forgetting that
moving forwards,
the mid lane quest even exists. It's just boots, right? Pretty much. I guess they get the Baron recall every once in a while, but every time it happens, like, oh yeah, right, I get that. Ooh.
Roles, as we're seeing quite a bit of later game power coming from them.
Oh, Mr. Size and Dragon Form will probably be nerfed, like when you play fun game modes and get big. No, actually, so her getting larger with each rank of the ultimate is staying. That's still part of it. But now it's also abilities. So the E explosion will get larger depending on how many ranks you have in the ult now. And everything else. Like, everything about her just gets larger when she goes in the dragon form. So, it's just even more so. Cho crying in a corner, that's what I'm saying, dude. How come Cho's Q doesn't get larger?
Items that made a comeback at the start
I agree
of the season.
Cho should work the same.
We're seeing high
So should
adoption rate
Malphite.
from the champions who historically built these items, like Gunblade on Akali or Stormrazor on Aphelios and Jhin. We're happy to see them hit the mark so far with their core players. If there are any items you'd like to see return, please let us know. We might bring a couple.
Frozen Mallet. Give me we need Void Boy back, man. We need we need Void Boy back. Give me the Frozen Mallet technology. We need it back. ZZ Rot. Oh man. See, I'd say bring Trick 2G back, but he's still going. Frozen Mallet, ZZ Drive. Oh. What was it Sword of the Occult? Is that what I'm thinking of? That was its name, wasn't it?
No wonder.
I've experienced neuron activation after seeing update Shife skins.
Oh. Are they in here? I only got to see one, so if they're in here, that'll be swell. Thank you, Hito. They were the 19 months. Thank you. Legends of Full AD Darius, 20 Occult stacks. Yeah, man. Yeah, Sword of the Occult. That was... Imagine Medjai's for AD.
Hello.
That used to exist. That was fun. That was... It went crazy on Assassins. It's Banner of Command. Banner of Command was funny until they buffed it out the wazoo and became... Oh my god, what a meta. What a meta where every single player, no matter what character they were playing, rushed Banner of Command. What a crazy time. Twin Shadows. Oh, the ghosts. Gargoyle. I do miss gargoyles. Yeah, I'd like that one to be back too. Sunderer. We kind of have that though, don't we? What's the one? There's the new. I forget what it is. It's the orange item. The bruiser item that's orange. That was new recently. It's basically Sunderer, or a similar effect anyway, just without a proper sheen passive. Oh yeah, Chemtech. Yeah, the Chemtech one. That one was good. They did not give Ravenous Hydra a stacking 80 mechanic once? Yeah, they did. Yeah. Duskblade. Hell no. Hell no, not Duskblade. Sundered Sky. That's the one. Yeah, oh no, I do not want Duskblade back in there. Hell no. Hell no. Gale Force. Gale Force and old Stridebreaker. Probably in hindsight, not a good idea to give mobility to characters inherently designed not to have mobility.
More back at some point.
Darius
Except
with a
DFG.
dash.
We're not doing DFG.
Oh, he said it.
Ugh.
Okay, moving on to ranked, we wanted to talk about some of the under-the-hood changes we made this year and how those have panned out.
Everfrost?
We've seen more of you start and stay consistent with your climbs than in previous seasons. Average time to get into game is down substantially, about 30% on average, which is great to see.
DFG?
With lobby
Oh,
dodges
yeah.
dropping from 19% of lobbies to just 4%, a major contributor.
On the MMR distribution side of things, we made some adjustments to address a range of cases where the ranked system wasn't doing a good job of identifying and distinguishing between different skill levels. For example, we've historically had an outsized population in Iron, around 14% of players globally, consisting of mostly seasoned veterans, and we want Iron to be a place.
What? How does that even... What? Really? 14% of all players are in Iron? Huh. I would have thought it would have been much lower than that. I would have thought the majority of players would have been like bronze or silver at least. Also, a bunch of them are not even new players.
For truly
How
new
does that even
players
happen?
rather than a home for people long term.
People who only play
So-
normals? Maybe, but then they'd just be unranked, wouldn't they? They wouldn't even be Iron. I don't know how that's calculated.
So we chose to adjust the MMR to rank correlation to get more experienced players out of Iron and keep Iron a true home for new players.
Now, even that adjustment might still not be enough to really distinguish between different skill levels.
People not even bothering
We
to
might
rank after
someday
placements.
even need an
Yeah,
entire-
that's me. I play ranked to get the skin and nothing else. I do not care about where I somehow ended up at like Emerald 2 last season. I wasn't climbing, I was just playing to get the damn skin.
new rank below
I definitely
Iron.
didn't deserve to get that high
We
because
also
I'm not that
identified
good.
actually similar issues towards the top of the ladder. The skill differential between a player in Diamond 4 and Diamond 1 was roughly the equivalent of the difference between, say, Bronze 4 and High Silver. We don't want too large a difference in how people understand the game between the top and bottom of each rank, so we concluded that we needed to spread that player base
Possibly
over
Air
a wider
Mayhem.
range of ranks.
Air
That
Mayhem's
means
good.
widening the MMR range for Master, which makes the LP requirement for Grandmaster and Challenger higher, even though there's the same number of players in each of those.
That's the content update. And the streamers gotta go farther. They gotta play longer to get Challenger.
Here. Now, this also means that players who were historically towing the line of Diamond 1 and Master have
Oh,
likely been moved
Labori.
to Master this season.
A potential follow-up is that we might now also need
the
additional
volume up a
tiers
bit?
or
Sure.
divisions at the apex tiers, given just how substantial the difference between a 0 LP Masters player and a 900 LP
I just need
Masters
to play
player
for the
is.
skin. 15 wins. And that's per split. So technically it was like, to get 3 skins was 45 wins.
We see these sorts of changes to rank distributions as a natural
Why wins? Because they've changed it so now you don't need to get gold anymore. Now it's just get 15 wins in ranked. Wherever you end up, you get chromas based on your highest ranks. If you got to diamond, then you get all the chromas from, bronze, silver, gold, all of them up to diamond. But if you just get 15 wins and you're still iron, then you don't get any chromas. But if you get 15 wins in silver, then you get the silver and bronze chroma. So it's basically, if you play a lot, you'll still get the victorious skin. Is how they're working it. But so it's bad for people like me who just want to, if I just did my placement games and got gold, I'd be done. But now it's different. So it's more to reward people who play a lot.
Part of League being a long-lived game. When we first built the ranked system in 2010, we saw a much smaller gap in everyone across all
Unranked,
ranks.
but not iron,
As players
yeah.
have gotten significantly better at League, we've made adjustment to the system over the years to better reflect the ever more varied range of skill levels, and we'll want to continue to do that moving forwards where we need to.
Overall, the redistribution this year is looking generally healthy so far. We fixed a few early issues, including a bug that allowed some people to move through Apex ranks faster than intended, and another issue where in some cases high-ranked duos were being treated a bit too favorably. Coming up next, possibly even live around the time this video goes out,
Washed and ranked.
we have some further improvements to how we reliably match autofilled players against other autofilled players in the same role, plus some additional improvements to secondary role parity across the teams.
Oh yeah, the old system, you have to play
Now though, we're
significantly
going to
more
hand things
together
over
if you
to
were
a
iron,
familiar
silver,
face
yeah.
and a new one to talk a bit about Shyvana.
Oh, speak of.
Hello.
Oh, this is theoretically new Shyvana is less burst, more consistent damage. I think it's actually it will be higher burst for Bruiser Shyvana because now you have the AOE on the Q and the AOE on the W, so you can time that together. So it'll depend on ratios and such.
Current and future Shyvana mains. I'm Ed, the product manager on Shyvana's update.
Good to see you, Ed. I'm still Pabro, and we're here to talk to you about
What?
Shyvana and how we approached her update, which is coming next
is.
patch.
When we announce a champion update, it can be both a super exciting moment for
I'll be curious to
mains,
see how much of this I know and how much is new to me.
but it can also cause a little apprehension. Sometimes we've taken bigger swings that didn't really resonate with those mains, and when we started on Shyvana,
And they want to avoid changing too much to the point of accidentally alienating the original player base, or by unfortunate circumstance make it so that character is unfortunately make it so that character is no more popular now than when they started. And this absolutely is not in reference to any character. Definitely not. Nope. They're not. What are you talking about?
we really wanted to hit with those of you who love her. So throughout the process, we brought a wide
Hey, Jack.
Throughout the process, we brought a wide variety of her mains out.
And that's so cool, man. Dude, I was. If you guys don't watch subjectively, I'm so I'm jealous as shit. But goddamn, I was so happy. So I got some of my rioter buddies basically asked me ages ago, and they said, "Hey, do you know any Shyvana mains?" I was just like, "Yeah, I know one." So if you don't know subjectively, he likes Shyvana just a little bit. He is like, look how many videos he's made about just redesigning Shyvana. So, and I was like, I directed them, and I thought they were just gonna ask for like some tips, but they flew him out there to actually play test and provide feedback. Like, that's so awesome, man. That's so cool. So happy for like, that's what I think. This is a really good idea, though. If you're doing a visual update, and even if you're changing abilities especially, that you get the input of people who are dedicated to the character. And in different ways, too, right? Like Jack really cares about her visual design as well, not just gameplay. So getting proper input from the mains of the character is so awesome. That's such a great way to make sure that they come out in a form that they can still recognize and have fun. They don't alienate them too much. So, super, super awesome. They tried to reunite the old Scarter mains. Skarner would have been impossible because they said from the get-go that they were completely undoing him. They were doing a Galio. So, but if anything, if Shyvana is very successful, then that means that it's guaranteed that this is the way to go forward, that we are done with Galio, Skarner level reworks, even if the end result is ultimately healthier for the game. And obviously, I love new Skarner, okay? I just want to say, because I've said this 100 times at this point, that I love new Skarner. I loved old Skarner too. It's still both forms, one of my favorite champions. But I can say objectively, Rework did not pan out how they wanted to. And it was just not successful in terms of making him more popular, making him more viable, all that kind of stuff. And it plays very differently, even though there are core elements of him still in there. And so it just ends up upsetting a lot of people. I think Shyvana, at least from what I've seen, so it'll maybe change once it actually gets the chance to play her and the wider public gets the chance to play her. But Warwick Fiddle style reworks, that's the way to go. So other people love Spires. That I don't get. Yeah, that Spires I don't get. I don't understand the love for Spires. I hated those. Volley's a bit more different. I feel like this one is closer to Warwick and Fiddle, where they feel very similar. Just things are shifted around a bit, and certain abilities are improved or tweaked to just make them feel more modern and have more ways to use them. So, Poppy was a big one though. Poppy was one of the first big ones. Sign was the first major overhaul. But I think there isn't a character in the league roster that needs a full overhaul like that anymore. Like, I don't think there's any old character that has a kit so problematic that they need to be changed that drastically. Singed? I don't even think Singed is a problem. Singed is just unique. He's just
Trust
weird.
me. You need this.
Oh my god, I got the audio bug.
Shyvana fee.
Holy shit, that was crazy timing for that bug. I have an audio bug right now where just randomly my volume will just increase tenfold. That was a very loud "you need this" Viz. Thank you for the bits. Jesus Christ, thank you. I appreciate that. You psycho, you don't gotta do that. At least visual. Oh, Singed needs a visual update for sure. I'm not arguing against that. I'm just saying that Singed is just weird, but there is no character that plays like Singed. Singed's problem mainly is that his lore and in-game versions are basically two entirely separate characters. So how do you update him satisfying both of those things without losing one or the other? Zillion's kit is fine. I think Zillion needs, or not needs, but he could definitely do with some sprucing up. That's why I think this style of rework is just the best, where you kept most of it the same, but tweaked some things and improved some things. Just give her some more opportunities to use abilities in fun ways. Like, big example with Warwick I always think of is the Chomp, right? His Q is technically still the same as before. It's just point and click, munch, heal, do some damage. But in the rework, you can bite and hold down the button and go behind them. It's one little thing that they added to it, but it does so much to make the ability so different and have so many more options for things you can do. It's so nice. You could totally do some stuff like that with Zillion or any other number of visual updates and reworks and stuff. Yeah, and doesn't Zillion in Wild Rift, he has the ability to slow projectiles? That's crazy. That would be awesome.
To our office in LA to give us feedback on her gameplay, her art, and everything in between.
Shyvana's Q was something that her
Yeah, he
minions
does. Yeah,
really
he's got like a
wanted to
big
preserve.
AoE where he just slows
Before her
projectiles
update,
down.
It was one of her main ways to stack Fury, and its double hit is a great way to clear wards quickly. In her
Anything you
updated
see a
design,
region update like Skarner, Void, Kog'Maw, Cho'Gath, Malzahar, Kassadin, all could use visual updates, especially Cho and Cog. Definitely need Void. Shaco. Shaco just needs to be anything. Oh, this is the other big thing. So, Shyvana used to be able to stack armor. Like, she get her dragon stacks off of killing dragons, obviously, right? And he give you a bit of armor magic resist. So, she doesn't do bonus damage to dragons anymore, but now she can gain those stacks off of dragons, off of other large monsters, off of cannon minions and champions. So you aren't punished for just wanting to play her top lane. You can play her top and still gain stacks. So, seems to be that they're just trying to allow you to be able to play Shyvana top.
It will still
Which will be
provide
nice.
an attack reset, and it now has recast that quicken when attacking, so she can still clear wards and apply on-hit effects
The Diego
with
version
ease.
of Gwen would be cool.
Additionally, it applies AoE damage for healthy clears, which is another part of her kit that we really wanted to carry over based on feedback. Another area that we wanted to not only carry over.
Oh, that's yeah. Also, the stacks affect more than just armor and magic resist now. Now it's it gives you a bigger shield on W, and it gives you more health in the dragon form. So
improved based on that feedback was her passive.
there's extra
During
stuff.
the playtest, we had our passive grant bonus armor and magic
Oh.
resist based off the
There.
number of large minions.
Why am I
and
explaining this? There's a
monsters
dev video
Shyvana
for it.
kills, rather than just dragons. That was something everyone liked, but they wanted to see it applied to more parts of her kit. So now it also amps her W shield and grants more health in dragon.
Yeah. Okay. Why am I
Beyond
explaining
specifics
this?
for gameplay, though,
They're explaining it.
something we heard from a lot of her mains, fan artists, and other creators is that they
Does it
really
increase her rage regen? I don't think so. No.
wanted her to feel like an epic dragon. And so we did.
Shyvana's dragon
Suppose she's
form
using her
will
tail to
actually
attack? Yeah.
be a
It's not
dragon
just
now.
cosmetic.
And when she attacks in dragon form, not only will her abilities change, but she will use her wings and her claws and her fangs to fight her enemies. And finally, Shyvana's dragon
You know what
form...
she does? I noticed it especially in the footage. She walks a bit like a crocodilomorph. The way that her arms, especially her front arms, are splayed
Finally,
out.
Shyvana's dragon form and her dragon form ability size now
I guess that's
increase
more
with
accurate
the
to
rank
a proper reptile, right?
of her ultimate.
Have the more splayed out position of her arms.
We still want Shyvana to find success whether building as an AD or AP bruiser. That said, we know a few of you really love to play magic artillery mage Shyvana, so we made sure to keep that playstyle intact, just not as our most optimal build path.
Hot take, perhaps. I think this is perfect. I hated when AP Shyvana became the best Shyvana. I hated that. When it was just the best version of her, I hated that. When it was a stupid, funny off-meta thing that you could do, absolutely. It was funny. It was like, oh yeah, just the big fireball. But then it became the best version of her, and it was just so unfun to play against and as, because you just spam the fireball. That's all you do. You don't do anything else. Yeah, it's just degenerate. But that's the thing. If it's just a funny off-meta build, then who cares, right? If you want to play, like... I like playing AP Warwick. Is it good? No, not really, but it's funny. And you can make it work because he has AP ratios. So I'm happy they didn't kill it completely, but having her be a bruiser is not as toxic.
Oh, hello.
Also just feels more thematically appropriate for what the kind of character she's trying to be. Let's play a bruiser, so I hit the AP rush. Again, like, glad they didn't delete it. Just having it be the best version of her, it just kind of sucks. Finally caught you on Twitch. That's me. Right, Yellow said hi. What? Wait, I didn't even see it. Why the desires work on Shyvana here? How we all digging her? Hey, well, welcome, dude. Thank you. I mean, I feel lucky that I got to see it a bit early. Oh, you guys did a great job so far. I'm very happy that you guys didn't go. I feel bad always saying it because like I love Scarter, but
See the wonder.
I look, you guys did.
Obligatory rest in peace, APE. You have been missed for many years.
Oh God, APE. Thank you, Voer, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. 24 months, 2 years now. Jeez, thank you. Man, the best thing in person? Yeah. That was also crazy, man. That was over a year. Ow! I don't know if my mic picked that up. Ow. Ugh. Hold on. Oh, jeez. Is that your back? Yes, it was. That was my back. Tangling my shoulder and my back. Are you okay? Not really. But been going through it for a year, so I guess the Ambessa thing was like a year and a bit ago. So that was crazy though. That was fun. That's the first time I've ever traveled by myself anywhere, so that was nice. What even happened to you? And is that fixable? Basically I overworked myself last year working on my thesis. I ended up damaging my back shoulder muscle, and because it's all connected, I have basically permanent pain in my entire right arm and shoulder and back, especially the top in the middle area. And then I got nerve damage on top of it all. So, yeah, it's great. Doing fantastic. I could like make a whole list of everything that's wrong with me in current form, but if you're wondering about like why videos are kind of sparse, yeah. Also, I can feel it right now. It's not as bad, but I can feel it. The breathing problem kicking in at the moment. I can feel it. So my voice might deteriorate within the next 30 minutes. We'll see how it goes. I've been getting tests for that for better part of 5 or 6 months now, and everything they thought has been wrong has not been. So now I need to go see a cardiologist and hope that nothing's wrong with my heart. So doing great. I mean, here you're dying, but is it possible to fix? Problem with the back and shoulder pain is that is fixable as long as I stop using the computer, stop using a mouse, stop using a pen or paper. Basically just stop doing anything, pretty much. And when all my work from school and this includes drawing and using a mouse, and all my recreational things include using a mouse and a controller, yeah, pretty much. It's like it's like, okay, Mr. Person, your job is that you are a marathon runner. Unfortunately, to fix your health issues, you can't run. Okay, well, can't do my job, I guess. It's basically do the job or just power through it, basically. Yeah, or walk, yeah. Oh, that's the thing. I can't walk places very well anymore. I can walk for about 15 minutes before my back gives out. It's not doing great. Yeah, Dr. Average, just stop being sick, idiot. Yeah, pretty much. Every fan from social media come back in a year later. I wish YouTube was able to work that way. But I have had personal experience where it does not. Here's some Glorious Evolution. Yeah, no, give me some Hex Tech, dude. I'll deal with the consequences. It'll be fine. Are you Canadian? Canada has free healthcare. Not every kind of healthcare is free though. It's like your family doctor, hospital visits. I went to go see a cardiologist, I went to go see a respirologist. That's all free. Physiotherapy, which I go to every week, is not free. Unfortunately, that is tax deductible at least. But bro, you're not American. I don't know. I personally. Yeah, American. I'd be broke as shit by now, so it's just never free. Yeah, because it's not. It's more of an external one. So, but physio helps. Hasn't the last few weeks, but do you speak French? Not anymore. Part of mandatory curriculum was to learn French for, Jesus, it was from grade 4 to grade 10, and I've forgotten everything. because really I only need to speak French if I'm in Quebec, and I never go to Quebec.
We can't wait for all of you to get a chance to play
Anyway,
Shyvana
that was
when
a
she hits the
tangent.
Rift in patch 26.6.
Let's talk about her skins. All of
Yeah.
Shyvana's skins will be available,
Oh, okay. Hold on, I'm gonna close the cache. Oh shit. Shoot. Okay. I saw this one. This one I got a little screenshot of, and that was it. Was that Bone Claw there? It looks better than before. It's not as Monster Hunter-y as I would have liked, but I guess it's kind of close to the bone armor actually. Now that I think about it, it even has the bone belt. I guess it's never gonna look as Monster Hunter-y because she doesn't have a weapon, right? She doesn't have a great sword or nothing. But it's relatively close to the bone armor. Actually, it has the fur lining too. Bone armor has that, so I see some of the inspiration there. And I guess bone armor as well does have the visible thighs and stuff and the arms showing. So it actually is kind of close to the bone armor. Is this dream alive? Oh. Are we alive? Stream. We're back. We're back. Okay. Thanks, internet. It's lagging quite a bit. Wonderful.
Hey, it's a thingy people use. Thank you.
Entry fee.
There's no entry fee. There you did.
Hello.
That was my internet. Yeah. I think is it okay again now though? Now it's good? I subside. Okay, I guess my internet just cut out briefly there. Where did I get cut off at? What was I saying before? Already forgotten now. Mordecai's or knees. Okay. I was saying that like would Mord be the admiral in the Monster Hunter League universe, but I was like, oh no, Set would probably be the admiral because he just goes and hunts people with his bare hands. But I guess Shyvana does that too, so I don't know. That bone armor build. Yeah, it's definitely got the Monster inspiration, though. Every time I mess with Monster, these stream lags. That doesn't even make sense.
available, including her voltage.
I actually don't remember what that one looks. Oh, that's pretty much the same. Pretty much the same design.
Skin.
You know what? It's just the old one, just buff. It's just the old one, but buff. That's the exact, it's just the old one, but buff. That's funny. And tall, yeah, I guess. And a tail, I guess.
And we're bringing.
Hello.
Okay, so they definitely did go with the Wild Rift version. In a manner of speaking. Although it's actually, she's less clothes in the Wild Rift version. Only there's no giant claws. I think it's because, I mean, the giant claws, I mean, look at this thing, man. Oh. I do agree if she had like some bigger gauntlets, I would have liked that personally. But Finally, for 8 to 9 years, I wanted to make my own game. I wanted to get some people I appreciate a side character, including you. Side character? Oh. Own game? What? Her game? Oh shit. Discuss, perhaps. Maybe if you sent a DM, I could probably look at that.
Bringing back a special leg day bundle.
Oh, I missed. What was that?
Bringing back a
Ironclad? Is that what this one's called? What was the skin? Iron Scale. I don't even know what this skin line is even from. What is this even? I don't even remember. Harvard Caterina. I want to see what the dragon form looks like, though. God damn it! It certainly will be better than this. See now this is just a mutant horse. This is horrible. This is they had the fly teleportation and they threw a lizard, a bat, and a horse into a blender and gave it some armor. Mutant haunts. Yeah. I'm not really sure what they gave her cleavage here. Yeah.
special leg day bundle.
Ruin Shyvana. That is just Ruin Shyvana but buff.
If you know, you know.
If I know what?
We can't wait for all of you to get a chance to play Shyvana when she hits the Rift in patch 26.6.
Let's talk about her skins. All of Shyvana's skins will be available, including her Voltage skin, and we're bringing back a special leg day bundle. If you know, you know.
I don't know. Leg day bundle. What? That was in the briefing that I had to. It was like, we'll bring back a special leg day bundle, and I didn't write that in because I didn't know what the hell that means. Urgot bundle? Has your Reddit post? Yeah, I guess I don't know. I guess I don't. I am not a knower, I suppose.
And for all
Thinking D&D skin line, the Iron Scale? I could see that. Yeah. I could see that, yeah. But she's what, the barbarian class or something?
Leg day bundle. If you know, you know.
I could see that.
And for all
Just
the
leg focused.
Shyvana
She's a very
mains out
leg
there who
focused
gave us
character.
feedback, really thank you for being part of this process with us.
Yeah, I want to see the dragon
That's
form,
it for
man.
now. Thank you, Ed. Andre's coming back.
Okay, shifting gears a bit, we wanted to give you an update on ARAM Mayhem.
T-Hex is gonna be.
The update we mentioned.
I'll be very shocked if they actually do put the T-Hex in there. If that whole thing actually goes through and the T-Hex gets put in ARAM Mayhem, then I have one life.
January. It's live now, and we wanted to address the outpouring of love and support for the mode, which has been incredible. You've all shown us how much you love it by playing and playing and playing and playing and playing. We're going to keep working on Mayhem to add more of the things you've shown us that you love.
Yeah.
Controlled chaos and fun. And as always, we'll iterate and adjust if something ends up drowning that out, like a bit of recent augment balance
I'll check
has.
it out later.
We're going to be keeping Mayhem on for a while longer. We don't have a specific end date in mind yet, but we'll be keeping an eye.
Oh shit! I clicked on. I think I clicked on my own
Improvements
YouTube
to our
channel.
tool.
League is better.
Where were we? ARAM. Oh, so I was gonna say something and I forgot completely. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh, did I click on my Patreon page? I think I clicked on my taskbar up here by accident. I don't think I could ever play normal ARAM again. If I'm being perfectly honest. I feel like ARAM Mayhem is just default ARAM to me now. I could never play it without it. It would feel empty. I wouldn't know what to do anymore. It's not even like ARAM Mayhem is missing any features from base ARAM. Like, it's just base ARAM, but with more stuff and more fun things at that. Normal ARAM game accident, it was painful. Yeah.
You've all shown us how much you love it by playing and playing and
It's
playing
just
and playing and
cooler,
playing.
yeah.
We're going to keep working on Mayhem to add more of the things you've shown us that you love. Controlled chaos and fun. And as always, we'll iterate and adjust if something ends up drowning that out, like a bit of recent augment balance has.
I was very upset that Tank Engine got removed from the Stackosaurus thing. I get why, because it was, you know, super strong, but I never got to have, you know, Kaiju, Cho'Gather, Skarner. That's what I wanted.
We're going to be keeping Mayhem on for a while
Oh, they didn't show the mall for Immortal Journey. Yeah, you're right. Huh. Strange.
longer. We don't have a specific end date in mind yet, but we'll be keeping an eye on how long y'all want to keep playing it and how we can support the mode going forward. We'll also be back to talk more about Mayhem plans in a future dev update. But for now, be sure to check out the
Guess
recent
removed,
update and let
yeah.
us know what you think. And finally, we want to address some common questions from the internet. So you ready, Andre?
Always.
Okay. When is WASD coming to ranked?
Oh.
WASD will come to ranked when it is ready. We don't have an exact timeline yet. We want to make sure we've got a few more features in, addressed a couple of outstanding balance issues, and then we should be good to go in the coming.
It's on live now, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. I haven't used it myself, so I don't know. I didn't check. But don't know. Not ranked, but yes, yeah. It's on just normal games though. It's not in ranked, yeah. Oh. Yeah, non-competitive. So I imagine they want to, yeah, like they're saying, they want to make sure that's functioning properly before it actually gets put into ranked.
months. Can you bring Twisted Treeline back?
Just overlay the iRobot. No, I already know.
I'm getting all sappy.
Just the,
Here is my
Cap-
entry fee.
there's no entry
Can't
fee.
wait for Shyvana to go live.
To go live V2. Thank you, Kev. But thank you for that 12 months, a whole year. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Not working on this right now, but I'll be real, we'd like to someday. Unfortunately, it's not as easy as just flipping on a switch, as some things need to be entirely rebuilt in the League engine nowadays, but it is something we are excited.
See, notice that they say in the League engine nowadays. So I'd like to hope part of the whole League Next thing will make that possible, that it will just be able to be a Switch. Because if they're moving to a whole new engine, remaking everything again, then hopefully that will be part of their thing. It's like, here's an old game mode, just back on. There we go. That'd be nice. I don't know if that's what they're saying, but the way that was phrased makes me think that might be the case.
Nostalgic for, so maybe. Where is True Skill 2?
So we kind of may have counted our chickens before they hatched on True Skill 2. We're still evaluating whether or not it's the right tool for League. In some respects, it's
Drop the
performing
League
really
for a
well,
bit.
but
They're moving to a new engine. So, new client, like they're basically, it's kind of like League 2 almost. Not until like 2027, but that's why new characters and stuff are going to be so sparse this year, is because a lot of their development time is going into that. So, yeah,
other
no more
respects, we
big
might
rigs
be
over the
better
road
served by
racing.
making
Let's
further
go.
improvements to our existing custom matchmaking system. We'll keep you posted. Why don't we add more bans to League?
We don't think League is better if everyone's favorite champion is banned, because realistically, the most popular champions tend to be the ones who are banned the most. Banning is about giving everyone a chance to exclude whatever they least.
Yeah, but also I want Yone banned every game is the problem, you see. So, I think this can be remedied. This situation can be solved. Let's just take Yone and Shaco and Vayne and delete them from the game. Crisis averted. No one needs bans anymore. We're
want
done.
to play against or with in some cases.
Approved.
So
You get one bullet.
there you
Use
go.
it wisely.
He said it. Is there a new champion coming for season 1?
No, we're not going to be doing a new champion in Season 1 of this year. We're focusing instead right now on the large update to League. The one
I
we'll...
think someone said earlier that there's only going to be one character this year. That's crazy if that's true. There's none for season 1, but they don't say anything about season 3. Yeah, that's wild. Confirmed on Reddit. Ew. That's crazy. I would hope that means there's more visual updates.
Talk more about after MSI. We will, however, have a new champion coming out in Season 2, who relates to the thematics of both Season 1 and Season 2. Paul, are we going to kill more champions in the lore? Who dies next?
The answer is maybe. I don't know.
That is a sound. I have to use that for something. That is too good.
Kill more champions in the lore.
This.
Who dies next?
That's
The answer is maybe. I don't know. It could be potentially who I'm losing my next ranked game to. I don't. But seriously though, we think there is some tension and a lot of value and immersion to the experience when we do that. But we don't want to kill champions lightly. Some champions are dead. Some are gone and not.
They have to get a visual update first. That's how it works. They won't die until they get a visual update. You need, like, you know, Victor and Jinzhou, like, they got a visual update first, and then you can kill him. Yeah, Jarvan's dead. Oh, Jarvan dies for sure. Yep.
Not coming back, and some may return in the future. So the answer is and always will be maybe.
Do not sacrifice yourself to kill
improvements
Jarvan.
to inting, griefing, or bots.
Yes, we are. We've always got ongoing work going on in the space. We think it's one of the most important things to make League a better experience. And we've got a
You know what's
large...
funny, though? I know people are probably going to be upset, like, oh, man, we're not going to have new characters. Riddle me this, Batman. We've got this ongoing story, right? We're going back to Demacia. We had the whole thing with Yunara and Jinzhou meeting up in Ionia, and then going to freeze the hand, thing with LeBlanc, she's freeing the Darkened Weapon. Now we're going to Demacia with Jarvan and Shyvana. There's probably more demon stuff going on there. And I ask you this. What's a Mel? Where did that go? She was there. She went back home, and we're done. And we're done. Forgotten. Clean plot device. We're saving all the Noxus show. Whenever that happens, it just, yeah, Mel just, she's there, and we're gone. What Mel are you talking about? Precisely. So we'll see. We'll see. What's an investment? Well, she gets the benefit that she's dead, so she can't show back up. And follow up on brand new characters and ideas. Yeah. When the seasons are connected, yes.
And wave coming up to
I mean,
about
they have been, just not for Mel.
1 million botted or illegally transferred accounts that have been played in the past year. We'll let you know more as time goes.
That. What do you say?
Better experience. And we've got a large ban wave coming up to about 1 million botted or illegally transferred accounts that have been played in the past year. We'll let you know more as time goes on. Will this year have a year-long narrative?
Every year is going to be different. There will be some connection between seasons 1 and 2 this year, but not so much as last year. Season 3 will be more standalone, and you're going to see why it's going to make sense later in the year.
Okay, Paul,
Bees season.
and a critical question for you. Can Shyvana lay eggs?
Who asked this? Who asked this, and can I kill them?
I don't know, and I don't think we're doing this, so let's move on. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Pablo.
Okay, that
you.
just killed it. No more questions.
Thank you.
Probably not going to do this segment again. It's always Shyvana eggs. That pretty
What do
much
you
wraps
mean?
up everything for
What
us
do you mean?
today. Thanks so much for watching, and please make sure to tune in for First Stand when games start on March 16th.
Wait.
And
Wait. I got one more thing, Andre. I got one more thing. I want to take us all down memory lane.
okay, or you, Paul?
Okay, thank you. I want to take a moment to turn the camera on you, cosplayers, you. Some of you may have remembered when we used to have a little show called Summoner Showcase. Well, it's not coming back. But we do want to use our dev updates as a way to highlight some of the cool stuff that you are all doing in the community. Whether it's things you're making, cosplays, cool plays in game, or embarrassing ones, a little something League going in your life. So we want you to send us your greatest hits, and we're going to try our best to include them moving forward. So until then, here are a few things that caught our attention.
For now though, thanks so much for watching. Let us know what you think of today's updates, and we'll see you on the Rift.
So like a
Bye.
pseudo summoner showcase is coming back. Damn. That's a good looking Misfortune cosplay. Holy, all the dirt and stuff too.
Puedes matar a alguien, es real.
Oh, they got some actual streamers and stuff too. All right. Very.
MMR distribution.
Yeah, I got so they said Summoner Showcase, and it was like a sleeper agent activation phrase. Jesus. When was the last Summoner Showcase? Please don't. Oh. Gamers, I'm rotting. Is it back? Are we back? Are we back? Is it alive? Oh my God. This is terrible. This orientation. That's how I feel right now. He's alive. And replaced by an AI assistant. I will tell you to invest in what did he invest in Sam Altman's super mega dungeon and Bitcoin farm. Yes, you will see at least 3% increase in yearly profits until you die, I guess, or something. So, something, crypto and NFTs. You can trust me, bro. I am an AI. Yes. But Meerkatzilla, thank you for gifting channel membership, dude. I appreciate that. Thank you. Quick, drink 5 liters of water. That is good. That is water is good. This is very annoying, though. I must admit, this is very obnoxious. Just crashed for 5 minutes. It's been. It crashed earlier in the stream as well, which is very upsetting. PC saw 13 years ago and stunned and just died. Yeah, I guess. How was the Mortal IRL? You know, it was nice. I was just kind of hanging out in there for a while. Peaceful. Yeah. Still wanna.
Hey everyone, I'm Paul, aka
Hi,
Pabro.
Pabro. Where's the freaking skins again? Where were they? For playback speed. Oh dear. Oh. Jeopardy 6 when? Just hasn't even been that long. Hasn't even like it hasn't even been that long since the last one. Why did you get greedy over here? Why would you say that? Why would you ever do that? I don't get why you'd say that. Why would you say such things about that if you're just gonna do that? I don't know why you do that. I don't know why the Jeopardy 6 you're talking crazy now. Jeopardy 6.
Nature's surprise!
Hey Nikki, did you play RE9? Also here is my stream rent Nikki Boyster.
There's no stream rent. It's not real. And I haven't played RE9. I've seen a bunch of RE9 stuff though. Thank you, Zilla. David, that's 6 months. I appreciate that. Thank you. Appreciate that. You see a lack of daily double. Well, that would be the case if there was one. So definitely isn't. So this is definitely the wilder version. It's funny that pretty much most of the skins are the same design. It's just changed to fit her anatomy better. I guess the wilder versions as well. Yeah, Iron Scale is the only one that's actually relatively different looking. Kedzilla, thank you for the channel membership as well.
Paying the
Thank
Nikki
you.
tax.
There's no tax. Wakara, thank you for the too much. Or Okakaro, I need glasses. Thank you for the prime though, dude. I appreciate it for too much. That's so much more defining the skin.
Alzheimer's fee.
There's no Alzheimer's fee. I hope I don't have one. Thank you, Fizz. You don't gotta give 1,000 fishes to say that. The Monster Hunter one. It's nice that there is a Monster Hunter one. It does look more like the bone armor at least now. Why is the image so small? It's so tiny. I guess there's the one from Rise. I guess. It's so blurry. It's such bad video quality. That's the bone armor. That's the female version. Where's the male one? My God, this is terrible. It's so blurry, but there you go. That's the bone armor. Does get a much cooler helmet, I will say, but obviously just can't do one for one the bone armor, but similar vibes with the fur lining, the helmet. When exposed midriff. You'll find a lot of the old Monster Hunter armors were like that. A lot of old Monster like what's the one I can think of? Go Chotacabra armor. Why is every image so goddamn small? I don't get it. There we go. There's like a decent one. Okay. Reference. Where? There we go. It's so tiny. It's so blurry too. Okay. Balahara armor. There you go. Male version, female version. Usually helmet's open. Usually some skin showing. The thing about wilds though is that you can mix and match. You can have a female hunter wear all the male gear or have a male hunter wear all the female gear. You can have it mix and match whatever you want. It's really nice. So it's not as big of a deal. Because you can have whatever armor on you want. Comparison. Here is Gypsaros armor from first gen. Oh, that's not even sorry, that's not even the right one. There you go. Holy shit, Meerkat, 50 channel membership. What the fuck? Meerkat, 50 channel members, you psychopath. What the hell? What the how? What? Thank you, but also why? Jesus. You can't just do that and respond with that. That's not an appropriate response. Love to help others. Jesus Christ. I appreciate you don't gotta do that though. I appreciate it. What the fuck, man?
Reassuring how alone we
Anonymous gifted 50 subs. What is
It's
happening?
reassuring
What
how
is happening?
alone we aren't.
Fizz, that better not have been you. I
It's
know you
reassuring
would
how
say anonymous.
alone
I know
we
you would do
aren't.
that. Fizz, you
It's reassuring how alone we aren't.
that's gonna be going for a while. I mean, you have no
It's
proof.
reassuring how
I
alone
know it's you. I know you do that. The community demands you feel appreciated.
It's reassuring how alone we aren't.
Ah. You don't gotta do that,
It's
man.
reassuring how alone
That's so
we
much.
aren't.
Meerkat, you can't. You.
It's reassuring how alone we aren't.
Meerkat, like, surely you need money for rent or
It's
food
reassuring how alone
or living
we
expenses. That's another 100 or another.
It's
That's
reassuring
100
how
channel
alone we
memberships, man.
aren't.
And 50 gift subs on Twitch, bro.
It's
Dude,
reassuring how alone we aren't.
fuck, man.
It's reassuring how alone we aren't.
Jesus Christ. My brain is not
It's reassuring how alone
awake
we
enough to
aren't.
comprehend this. It is reassuring how alone we are.
It's reassuring how alone we aren't.
That's gonna be going for a while.
It's reassuring how alone
Jesus
we aren't.
Christ, man. Psychopaths.
It's reassuring
So bad that we didn't
how
probably change the
alone we
alerts.
aren't.
Yeah. I thought there was supposed to be an actual one if
It's
people gifted
reassuring
more
how
than
alone
5 or
we
something, but
aren't.
I guess not. It just wants to show how reassuring alone it's how alone
It's
we are.
reassuring how alone we aren't.
It's reassuring how long this has been going. Jeez, Meerkat, thank you for all the...
It's reassuring how alone
Jesus,
we
there's
aren't.
so many channel memberships. And I know it was you, Viz. I can almost guarantee you
It's
it was you who
reassuring
did
how
the 50
alone we aren't.
like, anonymous gifted subs out of nowhere.
It's
I
reassuring
love the
how
alert where
alone
Scion
we
screams.
aren't.
Doesn't Dubs have that? You can see our names
It's
on the
reassuring
screen.
how
Yippee.
alone we aren't.
Ugh.
It's
Not
reassuring
reassuring.
how alone
What do
we
you
aren't.
mean? Oh, another ram. I don't know how to. So sorry anyone
It's
wasn't able
reassuring how
to. You
alone we
psycho.
aren't.
That's still 100. Plus the other few that you did before
It's
that.
reassuring how alone we
Back,
aren't.
everyone's got the channel memberships now from YouTube. You should have some funny emotes you could use in the chat
It's
now.
reassuring how alone
So that's
we
reassuring.
aren't.
Make it stop.
It's
But it's
reassuring how alone we
isn't it
aren't.
reassuring? I think it is. Maybe.
It's reassuring how alone
Oh
we
my
aren't.
god. Jesus.
It's reassuring how alone
This is very
we
nostalgic.
aren't. It's reassuring how alone
Can't
we
legally
aren't.
ensure until notifications stop. That's not.
It's
if you keep-
reassuring how alone we aren't.
That's not how that works, Viz. Yeah.
It's
No.
reassuring how alone we
Plus, do you know how much that would be? How much you need to keep that going for that long?
It's reassuring how alone
That's what? That's a
we
gift of every,
aren't.
what, 5 seconds? That's impossible.
It's reassuring how alone we aren't.
When will Ivan stop? When it's gone through the 50 gift subs?
It's reassuring how alone we aren't.
That's too much money.
It's reassuring
Isn't the
how
very?
alone
I'll
we
still hear
aren't.
it, but yeah, I can mute it for now. So you guys, because it's quite reassuring. I still hear it though. It's still reassuring me. Is it because of me? No, I don't have YouTube going through. YouTube does not work through my alert box. This is on Twitch. So Rick, you gifted 100 channel memberships, and then Anonymous, who's definitely not Viz, gifted 50 subs on Twitch. So it was like a double whammy. Just need 17,000 subs for a 24-hour stream. Simple. Clearly. And definitely affordable for the average person. I'm feeling scared alone now. Cyrus, thank you for also doing channel membership. And Ruby Bean, thank you for the 20 more channel memberships. You... Oh! People demand you put the alert back. I don't even know how much longer this is going for. I don't... It is rather reassuring, I guess. Oh my... It just gets more reassuring. 1 hour subs come $4,000. Yeah, I think that... If you guys are giving me $4,000 just to keep the stream going for an hour, I question your sanity. I question your sanity right now, even. I had $500. No, don't do that. You don't have to do that. Oh. Have we been reassured?
Hey there.
That's gonna cut him of followers. Jesus. Can we have 5 hours of reassuring AMR for our sleep? It's just that alert over and over. Meerkat. Meerkat.
Make your surprise.
Brother. Please tell me you have, like, available funds for necessities. You have equivalent money for food and rent and the things that you need to survive, and not just tossing money at another 50 channel memberships. It's reassuring. Yeah, I am less reassured
Hello.
at financial instability of your cat right now. Ron's father, thank you for the prime as well. I live in Turkey, so it's cheaper than you expect. Oh my god. Your whole channel will be members. Holy moly. I don't even know how to. Wouldn't be the first time I've done something similar. I'd be a millionaire overnight. Oh my Jesus. It's like $5. Really? What? Fair trade. Jeez. Ramen, cheap subs, and Flintstone vitamins, all I need to survive. Jeez. You can pay for a back massage. I mean, I go to physiotherapy every week, so that's my Thursday day. It's physio day. $10 to become rich. No, you don't gotta know. No. You don't gotta do that. Ugh. This is too much. I slept for 4 hours. Woke up to make sure the video was up. Tried to wake myself and then stream, and then I still have to eat food and get dressed for the day because I got class today. Yeah, massage therapy. I mean, physio is kind of that, is a little bit. Snort gamer subs. Genius. I did get a gamer subs offer once. I ended up declining it because I feel bad taking on a sponsorship for stuff that I normally don't do. And I know what would happen if I had one, because they have all those cup things, right? They have like the anime waifu cups. And I know you fellas. I know what would happen. I know if I had one, they'd be like, where's the cup? Where is it? I know that would happen. Go to the hospital. Oh, jeez. Oh, have fun at the. Oh, have fun. What am I saying? Good luck at the hospital. Hopefully it's nothing serious. I'll be the next YouTube stream just asking for the people who are to kill cats. My problem is my streams are very irregular. I usually stream when there's new stuff. I rarely stream just to play games and stuff. Though I was thinking about streaming some Monster Hunter this week. So that might be something. But we'll see, I guess. I've just been kind of swamped the last little bit, so I had a whole lot of work I've had to do. I had to finish up the Lulu video. I had to do this video out of nowhere. I still have a lot of Patreon drawings I have to finish up. I say a lot of them, like not all of them. Ugh. And my problem is that I can't power through shit anymore. That's probably the most frustrating thing, honestly, about having all these problems now with the physical limitations. Is like, oh yeah, I'll just edit for the whole day. I can't anymore. I edit for 2 hours and I'm out for 2 hours. It sucks. There's cardio problems too, so I feel you. Yeah. Yeah, it just sucks not being able to have the endurance that I used to, I guess. Or same with drawing. Like, I'll do all the line art in a day. Can't do that anymore. See the Monster Orchestra? I did not. Though I've heard good things. Gaslighted gamer subs. They're simply peak. I'm looking at my wrist. I can't draw 2 dead handcuffs for 2 hours anymore. Yeah, that sucks. Moral journey probably didn't change, to be fair. That's probably true, yeah. I looked at Dark Starship and thought of Syndra. I mean, it's just a 1-to-1 of the Wild Rift version. For the cast Gamer Subs flavor just be poison. Legally, probably not. But that would be thematically appropriate. But yeah. In a perfect world. In any case, I will probably end the stream there because I do have to still get ready for class today, and I need to have some food because I'm hungry. Is there anything else? Did we go through everything? I think we saw everything, right? It was just the dev update. Is there anything else that I missed? Need to take a nap. I don't really have much time for that because I got like an hour and a half until I gotta go to class. So I had some stuff on Reddit. Ew. Let's see. Open up twitter.gov. No, that's right. Only metagame this year since they also run League next. That makes sense. It's Exalted Skid. It won't be for a while to give them some more time to...
Oh, hello.
In an ideal world, never again. Augment changes coming for a re. If I remember, that focus primarily on augments. T-Hex, please. First, they have another champion update in works right now. You have additional...
See the wonder.
No, now they're fooling me.
Hello there, Nicholas
They're
J.
fooling
Boy
me.
from Monster Hunter.
Michael. That's me. Thank you, Michael. Thank you for the 15 months, dude. I appreciate that. Don't try to sleep in class. You'll show a bad example. I'm a fossil in my class, man. They had, during lecture, and they brought up the whole debacle that happened in 2000, where they had the whole computer problem. They didn't know if all the computers are going to break because of the change in the new millennium. And the professor said, does anyone remember that? Who here was born before 2000? And I put my hand up. I was the only one. And the looks I got was, yeah, that felt awful. I was just like, oh, good. Awesome. Cool. Yeah, I got legitimate stares. That was not good. Didn't like that. Unk status. You know, the thing is, though, I take that as a compliment because I never want to be a father. So if I can be like the stupid idiot uncle, sure. Maybe one day if either my brothers ever have kids, I guess. Talk about the old times. Back in my day, you used to have to play League of Legends for like a solid month just to get enough IP or influence points to unlock Heimerdinger, because we had influence points and riot points back then. And also champions launched with 2 skins. And ARAM was made originally on just a whack-ass version of Base Summoner's Rift. I remember when Ari was the hot new champion released. That was, good times. Love your cat. Thank you for that currency that I definitely recognized. Thank you.
Hey there.
Back in my day, Shed was viable in the river. Oh.
Hello.
Thank you, Beer Cat, though. When they released Jigs, oh yeah, Get Jigs came out. The grammar's throwing me off here. So we have another champion update in the works. Nothing to share yet, but yes, we do have additional champion update. See, they're missing either we do have an additional champion update or we do have additional champion updates. They say in flight, so. And they say champion update, not visual update, so. English hard. But it could be either, you know? It's incorrect grammar. So. Not that I get grammar right a lot. Case in point. In the middle of the year, most of the teams that don't really make new champs to help out with the large update that we'll talk about post MSI or so. Trade decision will depend a lot on how progress and said large updates go and how players respond to different parts of it. So, is this year going to be 3 characters? Is it going to be Shyvana, the new character, and whatever other visual update they got going on? That would make the season 2026 rewind real easy. That'd be, although I say that, but I'm taking my sweet ass time on the 2025 one, even though it's only 5 characters. Maybe it'll be John Demacia. We'll see. Getting Jarvan update as well. I will be very, very, very sad if Jarvan gets all this stuff with the new design and he doesn't get a visual update. But again, Jarvan needs one. Sona needs one. Vayne could use one. Lux. There's a lot of Demacians that could do really well with a visual update. Yeah, but then we got Vlad, yeah. Because we already passed Noxus, right? Like Vladimir could have used one. Cass could have used one. Ionia. It would have been nice for Kennen to get something. Syndra. Varus. On his knee because he gotta keep up with this buff GF. I just like the idea that I like what they show you that Shyvana is just taller than him. I think that's good. I like that. We'll never get Blitz. Yeah, I don't know. Well, Quinn's old kickback back when it was Quinn and Valor. You just switch between the two. That was. It would. You could just be. Yeah, you just. Oh.
Places Quinn on the battlefield.
You just Valor now.
Range, augmenting all their basic abilities and granting massive bonus movement.
Look at him go.
If Valor enters combat,
Valor looks so tiny.
this movement speed decays
What a
down to lower
time.
bonus, but returns after exiting combat.
What a time. Oh, these are GF like Shyvana. Speak for yourself. Me?
Hey everyone.
No, I don't need no one like that. Nothing. Anyway. I think they're reworking every champion for League 2. That's why we only get Lock this year. Only get Lock. Only got. I don't. Locke is the new champion's name. Where did you see that? Did they announce it? Sure, Snakely can breathe fire. Oh, not that. No, I don't want a romantic partner. Is all. That's my whole shtick. Oh, leaks. I see. Well, I don't really look at those too much, so. Arrow Ace Gang, rise up, that's me. What a platonic life partner, buff dragon lady. I mean, Shyvana is cool. In terms of like a friend, I don't. The thing is, like the whole like life partner is still. I don't know. weird to me. Like I can't see myself with someone like that, even if it's like platonically. She pays half the rent. Ugh. They'll bring old Valor back, build back a new Demacia champ. You say his Silver Wing wasn't there. There was theories that the Silver Wings had something to do with it. I think that Cythria would be the new character. But it might be leaning more towards that Silver Wings are more incorporated in the marketing there because that's what a Jarvan visual update will include, that he's clearly involved with the Silver Wings now. We have confirmation of that, so. That's a BFF roommate. Yeah, I guess so. I suppose. Because my IRL best friend already has a romantic partner and a child, so can't do that. It's find it really funny that the Super Galaxy is just the old design, but she's just buff. It's really funny. I really want to see what the dragon forms look like, though. I think those are going to be the biggest changes. I'm working up a theory that the human forms look so similar because they need to put more work into the dragon forms. That's my theory. The anatomy's so different innately, so. See, like, the idea of I see what they're going for on this one, but good God. I hope this one looks really cool, though. The Bone Claw Dragon should look awesome. I hope. Dark Flame. Yeah, Dark Flame looks so... I never noticed she has just the diamond cut. That is... They removed the cleavage on Dark Flame and gave it to Iron Scale. Very strange choice. Oh, look at Siphon. I realized how skinny she was. Oh, yeah. Mega skinny. Yeah, and this one... I think this one always had like a... Yeah, like the dragon form doesn't look half bad here. It actually looks kind of okay. I hope they keep the ice claws, though. Like the big ice blades. At least on the wings or on the arms or something. It's more like a Dracolit. I can't remember what the world's one looked like. Oh. Oh, right. Hello, Idis. It's like a weird Renekton. Look at those big-ass hands. Crazy bouncy her idle gyration is, yeah. She's just happy to be there. Yeah, Dragon Form for Super Galaxy always look cool. Look at that. It's what, you know what it is? It's because the base dragon, they make her limbs way too goddamn skinny. They shrink wrap her like crazy. But here's big bulking wings and actual definition, the neck, which is a mech, which is funny. It's like the one skin where you could get away with a really weird looking anatomy because it's not a animal. Yeah, they got better over time at actually beefing her up a bit. Problem is that position-wise, the way her arms are, it always looked really weird. Like, those feet are definitely supposed to be flat on the ground. They're kind of just dangling there. Isn't the base dragon form in TFT? No, the base dragon form in TFT that she transforms to is this. Not quite, but here if I go Shyvana TFT set 16. See? It's ruined. She just turns into the ruined form. But they just recolored it to look more like the base Shyvana. I don't even remember what the dragon form looks like for this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, right. It's like a Western. Oh, this one will probably look amazing because it's a fusion of Eastern and Western dragon into one, and now she'll actually have the anatomy of a Western dragon. This will probably look really nice. Ooh, okay. I'm excited for how this one looks. Low poly ruined dragon. I mean, all of the TFT models are always low poly. You want a good example? Zahen. Where's your idol? Idol. Idle base. There we go. All right. Look at him there. See? Looks he's just kind of chilling there. And then let's grab Zahen. TFT. there he is here. TFT. I think they might have forgotten a couple animations. Just a few. This is the way his arm moves. Yeah, it's. But then you can even like look at the zoom in there. Yeah, like look at the difference there. Vex had even worse. Vex, Stargazer, and set 12. Look at her. Splendid. Beautiful. Look at the texture work comparison. My goodness. Night and day difference on that one. Holy. You just need face animations because it's top down. I'm not overly bothered by the lack of face animations for like character like Zahen, where his face makes up so little of his character model if you want to exaggerate everything else. I get it. It'd be nice to have it still, but it's just kind of like a little extra detail. It's with Yordles you need them though. You need them with Yordles. Look at Tebow. Look at him. Tebow is so wonderfully animated, dude. Look at this little guy. And I say that because you notice it especially that the new Lulu model for TFT, no face rig. And it's very distracting. I still don't know why this is a thing, by the way. I don't know why. At least it did a little work for it. But it just confuses me. You know? Lulu is a one cost. And they just gave her a wholly new model with new animations. And then that's it? We're just gonna never again? And why just Lulu? At least with Zillion, you can argue that's because they just poured the Wild Rift one, right? This is the Wild Rift design. You can tell because of all the random extra bits and bobs they added to it. Nidalee is just, it is the LOR design, which is awesome, but it's still all the old animations. So it's just very confusing to me that Lulu is the one unit in the whole set that just got these new animations and new model. For what? A visual update, please? That'd be splendid. She needs it real bad. She looks really terrible. I don't know. It's really weird. He's aura farming, I guess. Still, we need Nidalee update, though. That's one we definitely need. Yeah, I don't get why they're doing this for TFT and then not using those resources to update them in League itself. I'd hope that we see more of it because of the League next or whatever they're doing.
Real Nicky Boy, the famous voice actor of Deadpool.
That's me.
Such a big fan, Nicky Boy Heart.
Thank you, Ghost Luigi. Thank you for the 49 months. Jesus Christ. entirely different teams. That's fair. I just feel like you guys put in so much work that it seems a waste. You put in the work for this. I feel like it would be a shame just to not collaborate and use them together. I know not every team is properly connected in that way. I just feel like I'd like to see these resources be used. It's not like they're not existent. And Nidalee especially. I think Nidalee could work if they just made a model of the human form based on LOR. You're done. Like, Nidalee's been updated in literally every other facet. She's got visual effect updates. She got new icons. She got new voice lines. She's got new splash arts in some cases. Like, just give her this plus human form, and you're good. You have LOR Nidalee. Fantastic. Oh, yeah. I'm sure the work is still massive. Is it more so than just remaking it from scratch again, though? Like, with Lulu, I get it because Lulu's definitely incomplete. It's just kind of like part of the work is done. You have some animations, no face rig, but it's there. It's like an in-progress visual update for her. Does it make all the animation follow the new abilities and such? Yeah. I mean, for Lulu especially. Malphite. Yeah, there's still the prospect of using Wild Rift in general. I mean, it's very clear that Wild Rift stuff can be used. We've gotten so much TFT stuff now that uses Wild Rift assets. Case in point with Vex. So it'd be really nice if there was a way to figure out to use a bunch of the updated models and animations from Wild Rift onto PC. Why that is missing is quite high. Also, the teams have different sensibilities and standards of what good looks like. They serve different purposes in TFT units as champs. Yeah. I point to. So ahead. I guess as cover the perspective of someone, I love visual updates. I guess apparent by the videos and stuff I made about that. I love visual updates probably infinitely more than new champions. Most of my favorite characters have resulted from visual updates. I mean, Volibear, Warwick, Skarner. Even though I love those champions before as well, but seeing them update and modernize just... That's why I'm so excited for Shyvana. It just feels so nice. I guess it's a thing with League going on for as long as it has, right? Is you're bound to have characters that do not age with the rest of the cast. You know? Oh, boy. Well, that's what Shyvana does, is delivering the thing you feel you're playing when the visuals don't match. Yeah. The game is your model from somewhere else. That's from TFT. This is from set 16. But I don't think it means that Lulu's getting an actual visual update. Again, Lulu confuses me just because she was the only one that was like this. That's why she confuses me.
Take all the gold. I really don't.
What the
Your videos really helped me through therapy. Thank
Oh.
you. So finally, here is my entry fee.
Correct. Thank you for the $11.27. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. You don't gotta say that. I'm glad that videos and stuff could help at least a small amount. You know when she hits PvE, Shyvana? Wednesday, I think. Zillion gotta stay one polygon for old time's sake, yeah. The thing is too as well, visual updates you always run into the problem because you're gonna have I would say potential, but it's guaranteed you are going to upset some fans of the original character because they change. And human beings do not like change. Even if it, usually in this case, it's for the better. Examples I always use as this is I cannot see in any feasible world where Project Mordekaiser or Sanuzal Mordekaiser exist Is it still in here? With this. Somehow I don't see that happening. The pizza, He-Man! The pizza feet. So like, visual updates are necessary because like Mord is super popular. Like, everyone likes Mord now. Maybe not to play against him all the time, but or big example. Big example. Holy, oh my god. I don't even know if the old yeah, Olver's not on here. Old Evelyn, dude. You think old Evelyn would be anywhere near as popular as current Evelyn? Hell no. Old Akali, half of KDA is from visual updates. Song of Nunu exists. You know, try to do that with old Nunu. So many legendary skins. Aatrox. It was a big upset how much they changed him, but then Aatrox has been consistently one of the most popular top players in the game. When before, Aatrox was a meme because he was the least popular character in the game. The whole meme was that they called him Aatrox, put 2 A's in his name, to guarantee you wouldn't forget about him because you would forget about him completely otherwise because nobody played him. It was okay. Oh, Caitlyn's always been popular, yeah. She just looks better now. And hers was just a visual update. I'm talking about visual and gameplay, though visual helps a lot. But that was also my critique with the chosen champions for ASUs. And I don't know how much Riot Yellow can comment on this. Because Ari definitely needed the visual update. You know? She did not look good. Now I did like Lee Sin or Tivo or any of these characters.
Nature surprise!
They do wonders with the model update. Back to this, thank you for the prime, dude. I appreciate that. The slam dunks, yes. My critique with them is not of the quality of the ASU themselves, more so that ASUs was what? It was like Ari, Teemo, Lee Sin, Caitlyn, and whoever's next is probably Lux. All already popular characters. And so I don't know if Ari's popularity spiked because of the ASU or Teemo did or Lee Sin or whatever. They already make money. They're already big popular characters. My hope is that at least some ASUs get tossed away to some of the lesser popular characters. Because try as hard they may, and I you know, we see this with skins all the time. The designers, they try so hard. They try so hard to make Zillion look cool. But they are bound by the limits of old Zillion. Or same with Nidalee. Or we saw with Xerath, right? Or Sona. Sona's a great example. Sona is bound by the limits of her old model, right? Like, this skin... My big critique with Sona has always been that her whole thing is about being... about serenity and calmness and playing soothing music. But because she's so old, a lot of her animations are very janky and wonky. You gave her a visual update. If you gave her a visual update, she would look beautiful. Only just by sheer amount of work is that we know that they are popular. Yeah. I guess that's the gamble, right? Is that if you update Ari and Lee Sin, you know that they're going to still make money. But you don't know if you visual update someone else if they're going to pay off or not. I wish... Man, I feel like I'm probably for variation, but I feel like that'd be really valuable to know what characters redeemed successes, I guess, in Riot's eyes, I guess. Like, which ones were, air quotes, successful enough that it was worth the gamble. I mean, Akali and Eve for sure must have been. KDA. Mord must have been, because Sanu's all I don't think would exist otherwise. Aatrox probably for sure. Irelia, definitely. There's probably some that didn't end up being worth the gamble, though, I think. In terms of, like, monetary return. A champion reworks? Okay. Oh, I guess Asol counts there, too. Asol for sure has to have been, right? I can't believe there's a world where Asol's rework came out, he gets a legendary, and now a mythic variant of the legendary, and he wasn't successful. That'd be odd to me. There's also a loop. No one plays, so they don't sell skins. Skin don't sell because the model is too old, and so on and so on. That's true, right? So either way, it's like, do you gamble on updating the champion on the hope that you make them more popular, or do you just leave them there? And I guess for characters like Lux and so on, like they usually sell skins anyway. The best version of the champ, yeah. That's if I had $1 billion, I wouldn't care nothing for profits personally. Obviously, you can't. That's the crappy thing about it being a business too, right? That has to be a factor. And I know, well, not know, but I heavily speculate. Big reason why Cho'Gath visual update has not happened. Lots of skins. 2 of them are legendary. And fellas, I don't know if you'll agree with me on this one. If a Cho'Gath VGU comes out and he doesn't have form changes as he gets stacks, like kind of how Darkstar does, then not as much point. You want to see him evolve and change and become a bigger and bigger kaiju, not just in size, but in, he'll grow limbs and stuff, and like extra tails and extra fangs or all those kind of stuff, like, and voice changes. Like, yeah, that would be the true thematic fantasy of Cho'Gath, but that would be an insane amount of work just for even a skin, never mind doing it for all of his skins. Aesol was viewed a very large success. Mort, Aatrox, Volley, Akali, Aurelifield were all big successes as well. That sounds about right. Do you have any that you could list as weren't as much?
Hey, it's
if
a
you're allowed to
thingy
say, of
people
course.
use.
No pressure, you
Thank
can't.
you.
Who would win? A dark main without hands or a dark main without feet?
I don't think he needs any limbs. He'd beat you anyway, probably. Cho skins still sell? I think they do relatively well. The fact that he keeps getting skins is, I think, a good indication. It's also a good indication of which characters are successful is usually if they get skins frequently. If I had to think of VGUs that in my mind weren't as successful, probably Skarner, probably Yorick, probably... I'd feel like I'd be on the fence about Mundo. I feel like Mundo is in between. Scion, I don't even know if Scion even counts there, because Scion was so long ago, dude. Scion was 12 years ago now. Skarner locked in pro jail. So that makes me sad because I love Skarner. I love both versions. They're viewed as abject failures by Riot. Personally, I think Skarner is a sad boy. Yorick is way better than he used to be. He still has room for success. Scion and Mundo were big wins. Yeah. I think Mundo at the start didn't really go much, right? I think Mundo was kind of a slow burn. If I recall correctly, when he got visual updated at first, his play rate did not even budge. But then over time, people started to play him more. And then I think, the whole Alois thing, yeah, pop the hell off. Yeah, I think there were some certain canon events that happened that skyrocketed him in popularity. Yeah, it just took a while. That's also, though, that's probably a good example, though, too, right? Like, sometimes maybe it won't be a success right at the start. It just needs a bit more time to grow. But because that visual update has happened, now that gives the designers more freedom. And they did that with Teemo, right? Where now they've, with his new model, they've kind of future-proofed him a bit. He now has, like, I think on all his models, he has the rig for a tail, even though his base rig does not have one. So, yeah, it doesn't mean it can't be great someday, yeah. But that's also the beauty of it, right? Like, it doesn't have to be immediate, an immediate success in that term, I guess. In terms of monetary success, I suppose. But because they've been updated, now you have more room for what you can do with them. You're not as locked to trying to accommodate for their old-ass model. Being a multi-decade game, yeah. Question, which characters could you defeat in a fight from League? Probably zero. I don't think there's a single one I could. especially in my current state where I can't walk for more than 15 minutes without collapsing. So yeah, not me. Yumi, you ever tried to fight a cat? If the cat has the intention to kill? Duh. Alien Bass dead suited by default. Oh, that's the other thing. Oh man, yeah. Legacy skins, dude. I don't know, because I know it's not your department, Yellow, but this is the Shido Victor. This is the coolest thing. I think this is like my favorite thing that Riot did last year. Was this? I don't know if Shyvana's gonna get one like this, but having this is so cool. LG Victor's so sick. Yeah, I really, really want to see stuff like this done for most all reworks. Not even just like going forward, like past and present. Like a traditional Skarner. Whew. A traditional Scion. Holy. Even like traditional Akali, I think, would sell gangbusters. A lot of people like that old design. Traditional Kale. Ooh. Traditional Victor or traditional Fiddlesticks. There'd be something that'd be a bit whack, like Mundo. Would be a bit hard to do. But the Bondel stream? I have a Bondel video I did. Crystal Skarner, yeah. I think these are like traditional skins. Obviously, it's a lot of extra work because you got to make a whole other skin on top of everything else you're already doing. But to me, it's like this is the perfect way, especially for a character that's not changing as drastically, you know, like Skarner did with Shyvana or Victor or Mundo or Fiddle, I guess. It's such a fun way to keep the spirit of the old character alive. Gotta go balance Shyvana. Well, thank you for stopping by, Mr. Bright Yellow. Thank you for all your input and your insight. It was very kind of you. Good luck with Shyvana. I'm excited to actually play the damn thing when it comes out. Traditional Crab God. What traditional Shyvana skin look like? I mean, it'd be the old design. That's usually what traditional skins are, right? We got Victor, right? It's just they adapt the original design to the new model and give it the old voice lines. Usually they have VFX to compensate, right? They have new VFX, but it's like they just took the old design, put on the new model. And especially with Victor as well, where it was a reward for dedicated Victor players. That is awesome. Cute familiar characters are Yubi, Jeff, Jetpack Head, Rem are all supports, super frustrating to play against. That's their nature. That is the archetype, the very cute but also incredibly annoying one. We played Victor once. I'm upset I didn't get the skin. I mean, you could still buy it, at least. So, not like you're locked out of it forever, but it was just, if you played Victor before, you're a Victor player, then you got it for free. That was awesome. She's more encouraged to go AD now? Oh, yeah, she is. Her new design is intrinsically designed to be played more like a bruiser, but can still be played as AP. It just won't be the best one anymore. Which, personally, I think that was the right call to make. They're just going to say just traditional Machine Herald. Yeah. I like that, too. Makes it sound cooler as well. I think that also helps because, you know, new Victor is so different. Or traditional Evelyn. That one actually, yeah. You just use the design that it had in the new splash art they gave her before they reworked her, I guess. Kind of miss buying the upgrades for Victor. Oh, you mean with the hex core? Like the actual hex core item? Yeah. Kind of wish they'd brought that back, but... Oh, traditional Udyr. Yeah, the ultimate skin kind of is traditional Udyr in a way. Oh well. I ended up rambling for a lot longer than I intended. I was supposed to stop the stream like a half hour ago. I gotta get ready. I gotta go consume nourishment and not not be a horrible mess. We trapped you. Yeah, I got stuck talking about champion visual updates again. I got locked on my hyperfixation. What can I say? I started monologuing about how amazing visual updates are. How feeble the old Zillion is. Enjoy your food. Thank you. Thank you, fellas. Thank you for all the subs, the channel memberships, all the bits stopping by the stream. Might stream again this week. I might play a little Monster Hunter on stream. We'll see. I do gotta hunt that damn Rompist Pompolo some. That probably sounds like absolute nothing to anyone who doesn't play Monster Hunter, but we'll see. Anyway, fellas, thank you. I'm having my voice didn't give out, though it hurts right now. I'm surprised I was able to keep that up. Thank you, fellas. Take care of yourselves. Have a good rest of your... Oh, wait, no, I'm streaming tomorrow. Because it's PvE day. What am I saying? But that'll have to wait until after class. I unfortunately have class right at the moment that PvE drops, so it'll be a bit later tomorrow. Probably be like at 4 or 5 EST, I guess. That's when I get back. So, have viewers, perhaps. All right, take care, fellas. See you tomorrow. Bye, bye.